Bonjour and welcome to my new center. As all of you know, we lost the wellness center in June, but in November, Jill and I reopened our own little center, which we adore, and I like to call it Mon Petit Atelier. So maybe at the end of the treatment kits, when we finish with it, I will show you a little tour of our new facility. I hope you guys are doing really well. It's been 4 weeks now that I was able to reopen and see some of you, which was such a pleasure to be able to reconnect and to go back to as normal as a life as possible, even with all the COVID security that we had to go through, and you've been amazing to do it. And I know that sometimes I look like I am an astronaut with my 2 masks, my glasses, my shields. But it's been so fantastic to be able to reconnect with you. And today we heard that we need to go into shelter in place, which is not a surprise. We were all expecting that. So we know that during the holidays, it's going to be more cocooning time. And so more than ever, we're going to need to do some pampering. And then we're going to do it together again. So thank you for choosing this time to pamper yourself with me. And let's get ready with our new holiday kit, which I call it the Marine Collagen Lift Treatment. So let's get ready and let's have our towel like we always do, a mirror, a warm bowl of a bowl of warm water, and our little hair clip. And then you have your kit, and like as always, the kit I just have numbers, so it's a surprise. I like to do like the Kinder Surprise kit, so it's a surprise and we discover it together one by one. So open your kit, lay down all your products, and take some moment to do that. Maybe open also the little jar, because what I've been noticing is as we do the facial, how ink get a little bit greasy or had some texture in it, and it's hard to open the jar. So I'm gonna lay out my product, I'm gonna open all the little jar, and then we're gonna start our treatment together. Voila, so I have all my product ready. I'm gonna clip my hair. Use a headband if you prefer, or do little hair clip as you prefer, as you wish, what is easier. And then we're gonna start with discovering our little number and pamper our skin. So let's grab, to start with, our number 1 and our number 2. We're going to start with the cleansing, and like I say, I will open my little jar before, but I kind of forgot about doing that. So let's get our number 1, and the number 1, you're going to smell it right away. It smells so delicious. I thought it would fit very well the season. It's the orange souffle. So the orange souffle is loaded of essential oil of oranges with a little bit of aloe vera. So I love the texture of it because it is between a gel and a milk. The aloe vera is going to be super hydrating and very soothing onto the skin. The oranges, the little citrus, are firming into the skin, and in the same time I feel like oranges in the holidays, it's always a good match. Then you're going to put your number 2 into your orange souffle. The number 2 is an enzyme exfoliator powder. The enzyme is the papaya and the pineapple, but this enzyme will only be activated when it's wet. So we're going to add some water. It may be a little messy, but that's okay. We knew that. We know when facial can be a little bit messy, as long as it's good for our skin. So we're going to add some water to make it as smooth as possible. So it's going to make like a white paste, but you want it to be kind of light. So add as much water as you want. You don't want it to be too liquidy, but you want it to have this kind of milky texture and supple to the touch. And let's apply our papaya, pineapple enzyme, and our orange souffle all over our face, all over our neck, because even if it's in winter time, we still need to take care of our neck and our décolleté. We never want to neglect it. And then we're going to do circular motion. I can feel that the texture is a little bit too thick for me. I'm going to make it lighter, so you can make it as light as possible just by adding some water. And that is a preference of choice as well. And so to do a good cleansing, remember it's a lot of circular motion. Lot of effleurage, and we're gonna insist in the area that need attention. Like we know our skin, we've been looking at our skin, some area are a little bit more clogged. Now wearing the mask all the time, we can find new area with more cloggedness or more dryness. This is where we want to focus on. This is where we want to do circular motion. So I know I need to do a lot of circular motion on my nose. I know I need to do it on my cheek because I've been noticing a little bit of more clog pore with my mask on my cheek, and on the chin area. So by using the enzyme, what I love to do by blending the cleanser with the enzyme, it's being able to kind of wake up the skin, prep the skin for the treatment. The enzyme is really going to lift the build-up that we have onto our skin, and it will do that by a massage. So this is why we're going to massage it for like a minute, and then also to leave it a little bit onto our skin for a few minutes. So when I do it at night, I would do it maybe 2 to 3 times a week. For some skin, if the skin is very oily, very clogged, it's something that you can absolutely do like every night. But if the skin is not too clogged, we're going to do it 2 to 3 times a week. And what I will do after a good 1 minute massage, we're going to let it set for another minute or 2 minutes. During that time, I often brush my teeth, do my night tea, do something where I let the enzyme do the work, which is to just lift up the dead skin. So when we have done that, we're going to go and grab our little 4x4, and we're going to take the 4x4, but the cotton one, the one that are very soft and supple, and we're going to just wet them and be able to start removing our cleanser. Remember, I always love to have wipes or washcloths to remove the cleanser. I don't like to use directly water onto the skin, and I love to fold it in two. So let's start by removing gently our cleanser, and insist, wrap very well. I mean, have a stronger pressure on the area that need a little bit of attention. Because we apply it on the neck, we want to be sure that we remove the cleanser on the neck. Also remember that the ears area has a tendency to be neglected. Like I noticed the other day, I was having a little clog pore on my earlobe. It's very easy to forget those areas. So let's pay attention to them. And to make sure that the skin is properly cleansed, let's do a double rinse. So I'm gonna wash my 4x4 gauze, or not gauze, but cotton gauze, and do a second application with it. This is something that, you know, the cleansing is, I always say, super important to do it at night. In the morning, not that important because your skin is properly clean from the night, so you can totally skip your cleansing in the morning, but do not skip the cleansing at night. Really spend the extra minute. It's one of the most important part of your routine, because if we go to bed with a dirty skin, this is what we're feeding the skin over the night. And the nighttime routine, when we are sleeping, this is where the skin regenerates. This is where the skin can't absorb everything, being able to relax. So if we don't clean the skin, then we're feeding the skin what we had, which is pollution, dust, and we really don't want that. Now that our skin is clean, I'm going to get rid of that. I also forgot to mention that I like to have a little hand towel to wash off my hands after we do the skin cleansing. And then we're going to go to our number 3. So the skin is clean. Let's pay a little bit of attention. Let's look at it, see if there is any little, attention. Then we're going to look at it. Pay attention to it during the treatment. I notice that, wow, this is new for me. I have a little redness here, so I need to pay attention to that during the facial. And let's go and grab our number 3. So the number 3, you may gonna recognize it when you're gonna smell it, because this is a product that I use pretty much every time you come and have a facial with me. It's one of my favorite gentle exfoliant. It's called the botanical exfoliant from Yonka, which is the gommage. And the gommage is as gentle as you can imagine as an exfoliant. It's a gel, it's super hydrating. So apply it everywhere, even on the neck. I was pretty generous with the gommage, so feel free to use it all. Apply it everywhere, and the gommage is going to do a very gentle exfoliation by hydration. So we're going to let it set, and I can already feel that some part of my face absorb the gommage right away, like my forehead. My forehead is almost dry, so that means it needed a lot of attention and it needed a lot of hydration. So I'm going to put a little bit more gommage, because if the skin soak it all, we're not going to be able to do the exfoliation. So we do want the gommage to be a little tacky under our finger to be able to lift it. You don't want it to be totally wet, but you want it to be a little tacky. Otherwise, you're never going to be able to get the exfoliation if it's totally dry. And if it's totally dry, this is the moment where you really want to remember, because during the massage we will focus on those areas. This is where the skin needs a little bit more hydration, nourishment. So apply your gommage, and when you feel that the gommage is becoming a little tacky under your finger, that means we're going to be able to exfoliate it. I'm going to open the number 7. The number 7, we're only going to dip. You're going to notice there is a little bit of oil and cream, and you're going to dip just one finger and bring the oil and the nourishment cream into the tip of your finger, and that texture will help you to lift the gommage. So then we're going to do light effleurage to peel off the gommage. What you want to feel, because you may not going to see, you're going to feel the gommage rolling under your fingers. When you feel the gommage rolling under the fingers, you're getting the exfoliation. It may not going to look like anything, but it does the work. And often I have the question is like, how does the gommage, being not having any granule, not having any scrub, can exfoliate the skin? Well, it's an exfoliation via hydration. So I love to take the example of cooking some rice. If you cook some rice and you let the rice sit in the pan for a little long, the rice is going to be glued, totally glued to the pan. And the only way you can remove the rice from the pan is you take a very, very scrubby sponge, or you soak it with water. And by soaking it with water, the rice is going to plump up. And by plumping up, then you can use the soft part of the sponge and ungluing it. This is what we're doing with the dead skin. We are soaking our dead skins by hydration, and with very light effleurage, we're going to lift off the dead skin. I mean, you can look at your skin. For an exfoliant, your skin shouldn't be red at all. Shouldn't see any sign of redness. It's super, super gentle. So when we feel that we have done a good exfoliation and we really pretty much remove all the gommage, there is no more peel, we're going to move on to our number 4. This facial is a little special because it's a holiday facial, so I kind of layer different exfoliants and different peel before we're going to finish up with a beautiful collagen mask. And like I said, don't forget your neck, and I extend it even to the décolleté, even if it's winter time, because we need our décolleté to always look as beautiful as possible. So let's grab our number 4. And our number 4, it's called the Ultimate Scrub. So the Ultimate Scrub is a very gentle scrub based in jojoba beads, and you're gonna feel the texture is gentle, but in the same time as you apply it, it feels a little dry. So at that moment, I want you to dip your finger in a little bit of water to make it as supple as possible. So we have a lot of jojoba seed and palm seed, jojoba beads and palm seed with chamomile and calendula. So it's super calming, super soothing to the skin, but the jojoba bead will permit to finish the gentle exfoliation than the gommage has started. So because you have, it is a scrub, because you have the granule under your finger, you really don't want a strong pressure. The granule is going to do the job. Add some water and just do effleurage. You can see a little bit of pinkness, but you do not want to see any redness. So keep looking at your skin and make sure you are not having a rough pressure. It should be light effleurage. Remember, the little jojoba beads are here to just exfoliate and finish what the gommage had started. What I may have forgot to mention is we need clean water, because now we're going to remove this scrub, and how water we use for removing the cleanser, and we always want clean water. So if you have not cleaned your water, take a few seconds, change your water, and let's meet back again with clean water and the 2 4x4 cotton gauze, the clean one. I see you soon. Okay, so let's take our 4x4 or 2 4x4 cotton gauze, and let's remove our ultimate gentle scrub. So we've done 2 exfoliation. We really had cleaned the skin and prep the skin for what we're going to do later on, our deep exfoliation. Remember, when I do facial, I always love to prep the skin. I always love to boost the skin as much as possible, and then recover the skin. This is how you want to do. If you boost the skin, you really need to recover. So by the end of the treatment, your skin is glowing and there is no sign of redness. I can feel that just because of the scrub. I can see a little bit of redness coming, which is good. We love redness. We love pinkness, not redness. It's just a healthy pink. If it's too red, we push too much. But the pinkness means that we had bring the blood to the surface, and by bringing the blood to the surface, we oxygenate the skin. By oxygenating the skin, we stimulate the cells regeneration, and we mostly bringing brightness into the skin, what we call the glow. And we do want our skin to glow. So very important to bring this oxygen, very important to stimulate it. So now that I remove properly the little scrub, I'm gonna go into what normally during the treatment I will do the Dr. Lucas with a pulverization of the Yonka 5, the essential oil of Yonka. Get rid of disregard that. And so that means we're gonna take our little fial, who doesn't have any number, it's just the white one. It's like your Yonka toner. Take quite some of it. You don't even need to take half of it, because we can reapply during the treatment and apply directly onto the skin. Just by smelling it, it's going to bring you back into the treatment room, because you have the signature of the Yonka essential oil, which are lavender, geranium, rosemary, thyme, and cypress. And this is pretty much what you smell in all the Yonka products. So just be generous, apply the little toner all over your face. If you want more, if you want to feel a little bit more generous, go for it. It's a time for ourselves. It's a time that we pamper ourselves. It's a time where we can be selfish, but selfish in a very generous way, where we just think about making us feel good, because if we feel good, then we can be good and make other people feel good. So apply your toner all over the eye area, all over the face, extended it. And when you have a full penetration of it, let's get ready with our deep exfoliation. So for the deep exfoliation, I selected this month the micro peeling from Yonka. The micro peeling from Yonka is this little vial. That will be 2 applications. So I really want you to divide it in 2 when you pour it into your hand. And we're going to remove the micro peeling with a gauze. And I love to cut my gauze in 2. So if you like to use it in 2, just spend the time to cut it. Otherwise, you can just use it in 1 pieces and flip it. But personally, I feel that it's easier to have 1 on each end. So let's get our micro peel. We're going to pour half of the micro peel in our hand, and we're going to apply the micro peel all over our face. Now, I really want the micropeel to be everywhere. I want the skin to be wet. If you apply too little of the micropeel is going to become dry right away, which will not do the exfoliation, because we need the micropeel to be sitting onto the skin for at least 1 minute. The micropeel is loaded of AHA, BHA, lactic acid, salicylic, mandelic acid. It had some apple cider. If you smell it, you're gonna recognize the smell right away. So it's a totally natural exfoliant, totally natural peel. And with the AHA and BHA, we're gonna target the exfoliation in different layers of the skin, which is exactly what we want, and in a gentle way. So apply your micropeel, let it set for a minute. Pay attention. You may gonna notice in some part of your skin are a little bit more tingling than other. If they are, that means this is the part that need more attention for the massage, because the skin may have been more dry, dehydrated, sensitive in those areas. Don't panic, it's normal to feel it tingling. Just pay attention. Just remember, when we're going to do the massage, this is the area that you are going to want to focus on. So while we put the micropeel on, we can put a little bit of pianotement, a little bit of tapping, a little bit of butterfly, just for the minute, and we let it set. And when we feel it that it's also tacky, but it's not totally dry, this is where we want to remove it. So take your 4x4 gauze and remove the micropeel with circular motion. So you may want to keep one, you may want to do it together, or you may want to do it one side and then the other side, whatever feel good. So the micropeel is a quite unusual peeling, because it has a chemical exfoliation by the AHA and BHA, but it has a mechanical exfoliation with the gas. So the gas is what really gonna grab all the dead skin. What the micropeel gonna do, it's with the AHA and BHA, it's gonna unglue the dead skin. Those little dead skin who are glued to the skin, who need to be lifted. The AHA and BHA is gonna permit to really lift and make those dead skin free to be removed. And the gauze will come and do the mechanical exfoliation to be able to grab all of them and to remove them. So this is what I love. This is a very unusual peel, and I love that mechanical and chemical exfoliation. I love the fact that it's totally natural. So it's quite gentle as a deep exfoliant. Plus it has a lactic acid, which lactic is beautiful for hydration. Now then we remove everything, and you can feel, I don't know about you, but I feel my skin a little numb. I feel that there is definitely oxygenation. I feel that it's becoming more alive. So those are all good feeling. The feeling of numbness, it's definitely because we have a super low pH. We use the AHA and BHA and the tingliness of it. So don't worry, it's all good. Now, finish your micropeel. Let's do the second application, and really be generous. Don't use just a little, use it all, because again, if you put too little and if the skin absorbs it right away, you will not get the optimum of the micropeel. You will not get the optimum of the deep exfoliation. So apply it everywhere, and again we're going to do it one more time. Let it set for a minute, and then use our gas to remove it. Because we're doing the second application, you may not gonna feel any tingliness this time. It's just gonna feel like, oh yeah, we've done that before. The skin is like, yeah, I'm used to it, no big deal, and that's fine. But so just let it set for a minute. Just do your little tapotement, just do your little butterfly. You may want to do a little of pinching, focus in the area that need attention. So, jawline, neck. For me, I know where I have my pigmentation. I want to focus on that. My little lines that bug me. So any place where you have sensitiveness, where you have flakiness, where you have congestive area, focus on those areas that bug you. Do your little pinching, do your little tapotement, and by doing that in the same time, you stay in touch with the micropeel. And I can feel that right now the micropeel is becoming almost tacky, almost ready to peel off. So when it's the case, go back to your 4x4 gauze, flip them, change them, and you can also look. And because we already have done 2 exfoliation prior to that, we've done the gommage, we've done the scrub, the gas is not that dirty. So that's a good sign. That means we didn't have too many dead skins to remove. But sometimes you could feel the gas a little bit more dirty than other time, depending on how the routine has been also at home. So then let's remove it properly with the gas. Again, let the gas do the work. You don't need to have a strong pressure. If it's too strong, if you're rubbing too hard, it's gonna be too rough, and we don't want that. We want a little bit of pinkness. We don't want too much redness. Then I'm really gonna focus on the second application in the area that really had bugged me. I had noticed more clog pore on my chin with a mask on the corner of my nose, and I had noticed it also a little bit around the cheek. So I'm gonna focus right there and on the pigmentation. So be good to peel off all your micro peel and to use your gas for it. If you extend it in the neck, you see the pinkness coming, which is good. So we finish. If you apply it, in your neck, then remove it very well into your neck area. Wow, pretty nice. So we done a big step of our facial. We clean the skin, we boost the skin, we exfoliate it, 4 different levels, 4 different kinds, with a gommage, with a scrub, with a micropeel twice. So now it's time to recover. So normally I would say, it's time to go and rinse off and clean your water. But at that point, I decided that I changed the facial to something where we're gonna layer and put goodies after goodies after goodies. So we're not gonna rinse off until the end of the treatment. And we're done. Everything we're gonna put now, it's to recover the skin, it's to nourish, it's to hydrate. So we're not gonna remove and cleanse anything. So let's take now our number 7 and let's go into our massage. The number 7 is a combination of the Bio Lipid Repair Cream and the cactus oil. You all know by now how much I love the cactus oil. So let's blend them together and let's be generous. Apply it all over the face, all over the neck and the décolleté. And you may gonna feel as you apply the cream the warmness of your skin. Yeah, the skin can feel really warm because we really boost it. We use gauze twice to remove the micropeel. So we did the mechanical and chemical exfoliation. So we did bring the blood to the surface. We bring heat to the skin. I love the cactus oil for all skin type because the molecular size is so small that it go really deeply into the skin. So even the most oily skin, even the acne skin, as a rosacea skin, can handle the cactus oil because it will deliver inside and not outside. So the nourishment, the hydration is going to be deep. It's not going to sit into the skin. So let's focus on a good massage. Let's spend 10 minutes and massage the area that you had noticed in the past during the treatment had maybe created a little bit of redness, a little bit of tingliness. I did remember feeling my forehead a little bit more tingling than I thought, so I'm going to spend some time massaging my forehead. Always good to massage around the eye area. This is a lot of tension right around the eye, so you can do a little bit of digital pressure. If you feel that you had some headache, you can massage the temple, also massage under the cheekbone. I mean, any area feel really good. And don't forget while you massage it to also go extend your cream to your neck, to your décolleté. So pamper yourself, take those 10 minutes for yourself, just enjoy. This is a moment where you can put some music. You can put Carla Bruni, that's what I'm going to do, or maybe Woolsey. I may be on the mood for Woolsey today. So any music that you like, who is relaxing for you, maybe a little candle, and just enjoy your massage. And I'll see you back in 10 minutes. Bye. I hope you enjoy those 10-minute massage and your skin is feeling good. I don't know about you, but I can tell that my skin has been absorbing this beautiful cocktail that we were giving into it. So it's like already absorbed quite a part of the massage cream, which is a treatment cream and a serum. So now let's get to our number 8 and let's do our Marine Collagen mask, the oh mon dieu, oh my gosh mask. So grab some mask, open it, and let's apply the sheet mask on our skin. It's gonna feel really cool, very luxurious. Open it, and then when you open it, remove the white part of it, and let's apply it directly onto the skin. It's gonna be fun. It's one of my favorite masks. And as you apply it, there is another layer that we need to remove. So remove that part. And make sure that the collagen sheet is totally connected into your skin. You're gonna notice there is a little flip for the eyes. So when we're done and we take the moment to relax with the mask, I will put mine on, but don't forget to put yours because you will have it all over your face and also into your eyelid. So the collagen will have an amazing effect of brightening onto the skin, super calming, super nourishing, but also really firming onto the skin, very plumping. So it's like a perfect holiday mask. It's like this beautiful immediate feeling that you're gonna see when you remove the mask, where your skin look totally brand new. I mean, totally pampered and really nourished with beautiful juice. What you will have in your little sachet, it's a lot of leftover of the Marine Collagen peptide juice. We don't want to lose that. So you're gonna apply it on your neck, you're gonna apply it on your décolleté, and if you have more, apply it on your arm, on your hand. Don't lose any of it. I've done this treatment, as you know, like every time I do a kit, I do it on myself prior to see how it feels. So I did this mask, this treatment not too long ago, and normally I will always recommend to leave the mask for like 20 minutes, but last time I did it for 30 minutes because it's not going to dry out, and you can feel it's soaked with peptides, soaked with marine collagen, which we do want to plump the skin, we do want to lift the skin, we do want to soothe the skin. So why not leave it longer? After all, it's our time to pamper ourselves. So if you do have the 30 minutes, I highly recommend take those 30 minutes, lay down in a very, very comfortable place, on your couch, on your bed, in a very comfortable chair, and put some relaxing music. Take a good glass of water before, but put the music, maybe put a timer if you want to, like a 30 minutes timer, and really let the mask, I can see that it's sleeping, really let the mask sink into your skin. Let your skin absorb all the goodie of the mask, because by the end of the 30 minutes, when we're gonna lift up the mask, you will notice that there is nothing to remove. Right after that, we can do the treatment cream. The skin will have absorbed everything, and it will really give a different level on the brightness of our skin. So if you do have the 30 minutes, do 30 minutes. If you only have 20 minutes, do 20 minutes, but no less than 20 minutes. So let's enjoy this moment. I'm going to put the little compress, the little sheet around my eye area, and let's see each other in 30 minutes. Enjoy this moment. It's our time together. It's your time. Take care. Welcome back. Bonjour. How do you feel? How was those 20 minutes, 30 minutes of relaxation? I hope you feel on your little cloud and you feel totally relaxed and you enjoy all those moments. Now let's remove our mask and let's discover how beautiful our skin is. Ah, it's like a brand new skin. So like I said, when you leave the mask for 20 minutes to 30 minutes, you have nothing to remove. There is just a little of left of the marine, collagen, a little bit of the peptide. So we're gonna massage that into the skin, and then we're gonna finishing up with our number 9, which is our perfect cream. And the perfect cream I thought would be fantastic for a perfect experience that we've been having together. And it's a cream that you're gonna adore just by the smell. Perfecting hydrating cream loaded of essential oil of rose. So I don't know about you, but every time there is product based on rose, just the smell of the rose feels so good. And rose is absolutely one of the most incredible essential oil onto the skin because it's so hydrating, it's so brightening into the skin, so soothing. It just gives the natural glow to the skin. So let's massage our perfect hydrating cream. Let's extend it to her neck. And like always, during the kit, I don't put sunblock because I really feel this is a moment that you are pampering yourself. You shouldn't go after that too much outside onto the sun. But if you want to, you really, really need to apply a sunblock. Otherwise, if you don't apply sunblock, then the routine is finished for the night. You don't need to do anything tonight. You've done everything. We treated the skin as the most as we could. We really give it an amazing cocktail of different variety of goodies, and so from now on we can just relax, enjoy our day, enjoy our evening, but the skin is taken care until tomorrow morning. So I want to thank you all for taking this moment. I mean, we've been through COVID all together, and it's such a pleasure every time you order your kit to make your kit for you, because I feel that I'm connected with you. I can't be with you during those moments. So thank you for doing self-care. Thank you for doing it with me. Thanks to Phoebe. Without Phoebe, I would never been able to survive COVID without those videos. So thank you so much, Phoebe, for doing all those videos months after months after months. And while we finish with the treatment, I want to show you a little around to this new atelier that I just opened last month. And I'm gonna close on Monday, but reopen very soon. And as soon as I can reopen, whenever it is, end of December, January, know that I'll be right here waiting for you. But let's take a look around. Welcome to the new atelier. Please come in. So of course, when you arrive, we have the COVID protocol, hand sanitizer, temperature, oxygen, a little smelling test. I have my double mask. I have my glasses, my sheet. And then this is a waiting area, which we don't use as anymore as a waiting area. The retail area with Jay's product and my product. And then we move on into our treatment rooms. And there is Jean. And that is Jean's post-treatment room. And this is the place that you will come, and I will meet you hopefully very soon. I want to wish you a beautiful holidays. I want to wish you a wonderful new 2021, because we all have been waiting for 2020 to end as quickly as possible. And I see you next year. À bientôt. Take good care. Au revoir.